again.
Well, my sink is shining, but I'm not whining, I'm flying. I'm just a baby stepping and I'm not obsessing, I'm flying. I got my list of things to do, and I'm ready for action in a lace of shoes. Well, I'm no martyr, I'm just working smarter, I'm flying. Well, these piles of clutter could be blessing others, so I'm flying. And while I'm flinging, you can hear me singing, I'm flying. I have my friends and family, but with routines in place, I still have time for me. I can get things done while I'm having fun, 'cause I'm flying.
Okay, now it's time for some saxophone.
System, have you heard the news? You can start today. I found a better way. I'm flying. Yes, I'm flying. Do, 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 do,
It's Tuesday. It's Groundhog's Day. Yeah, have you been suffering with reliving Groundhog's Day forever and ever? That's a good movie to watch today. Pull it out and watch it, because it is a fun movie. I've got fly away hair this morning. I'm going to have to put some water on and feel like I have a strand of hair in my eye. So I was having a coughing fit, and then that happened, and oh well. Tell my eyes are all red. That's why I was running late. So get in here. We have got things to think about. You know, with it being Plan and Play Day, that's our cue. Is it cue or clue? I think it's cue. Cue it up. Yeah. That's our cue. Plan and Play Day is to think about the future. It's our menu planning day. It's looking at the calendar and seeing whose birthday. I have a birthday this month. It's my granddaughter Sarah's 15th birthday. So getting that stuff done, looking at the calendar, any anniversary cards you need to send out, all of this stuff, it's all good. So take some time today to plan your menus for the rest of this week and next week. Get the food in here. Add a little extra for emergency purposes, like a bag of pinto beans or some extra pasta. And you can start building your own supply. You can put it in a Rubbermaid tub or a plastic bucket from Lowe's with a lid on it. Little planning will help you if you get hit by a blizzard like New York and New England is being hit with right now. Blizzards are not fun. You can't get out of your house for days, especially when the snowplows pile the snow up over your car. Not fun at all. So folks, a little planning is going to save you a lot of stress. Yeah, because you'll be able to feed your family. You'll be able to do what needs to be done without having to worry. Because if you got an alternative way to build a fire outside or in your fireplace, you can cook. I learned how to make I think it's a buddy burner in Girl Scouts, and you take a big can and you cut holes in the bottom of it, and you can, that way the air can circulate in. You build a little fire with sticks or put a candle in a buddy burner. You can find that on YouTube. Have an alternative way to cook. If you've got a camp stove, you have an alternative way to cook, but you don't use it in the house. You don't use it in the house. So be prepared for any kind of storm where you can't leave the house. Right now, I got out of the house yesterday for the first time in months. I got out of the house. I had to go to the tag office because Ben's car needed to be tagged in North Carolina. We had to do it. And Justin couldn't do it for me. Robert could have done it for me, but I needed to get out and do it, and we did it. So plan your menus. Get some, there's flour to be had on the internet, on Amazon. You can buy 2 pounds of yeast, and you can buy flour, and with water and flour and a little bit of oil, you're good to go. You can make some bread in an emergency. Yeah, you can. And you can make pizzas in an emergency. I've done it. 2 grills and 2 full tanks of gas. Yeah, keeping those, having one in reserve and one that you use, that's a great way to think about being prepared. So a little planning today is going to keep you calm, especially if storm hits and the power's out. And we had terrible wind last night. Terrible wind. And I was surprised we kept electricity through the night because the wind was blowing so hard. Yeah. It was awful. But we made it. We made it. So please keep my friend Mary Jack in your prayers. Her grandchildren have COVID. They just tested positive. I got the notice. Anyway, y'all, plan a little bit. Now, we have, when you save money each week by not having to buy paper towels and stuff like that for cleaning, cleaning stuff really runs your food bill up because it's not food. It is not food. But when you get a supply of purple rags and silver rags and turquoise rags, when you get a supply of rags, you don't have to buy paper towels. I use them as washcloths. I use them as dishcloths. I use them as, they're very absorbent and they pick up water like crazy. So take some time while they're on sale and get you a supply of rags. Because these rags are going to keep you from having to pay $50 for a case of paper towels, which once you use them, they're gone. They're just gone. So please learn how to save money by not buying cleaning supplies. You got enough cleaning supplies underneath your kitchen sink and your bathroom sink to last you several years. So you don't have to keep buying it. You really don't. Yes, they're microfiber and they are knitted, not woven. So these ridges on our rags, the ridges really grab germs, and they grab crayon marks, they grab dirt. And you can take an old Kleenex box or an old, I sometimes I've got a supply of paper towel boxes that you dry your hands with. I've had them for years, so I just started using them when you couldn't find any paper towels. Robert likes paper towels. I don't. And somebody sent a testimonial in this week. She stuffs her rags down in the box. down in a Kleenex box and she's found a way to fold them where they pop right up. How cool is that? I think she found it on Pinterest. Some people do their panties that way. Put the panties in a box and put them in their drawer. So folks, take some time today to do a little planning. Planning for your future. Planning, it's the 1st of February. This has always been my month that I start planting a garden. Not that I plant one, but I used to do that. Plant a garden, have a garden. This year I planted 5 tomato plants and I got 3 tomatoes off of it. I just don't have enough sun at my house for a garden. I am covered up in woods. Now we do have a front field, but we don't own a tiller. And the rabbits and everything would eat everything we planted down there. Paintings in a box, yeah. Somebody says get an arrow garden. I don't know what that is. And grow inside. That would be good to help having plants in the house helps to recycle air. Because the carbon dioxide we breathe out, the plants need. And then the plants give off oxygen. One of the best plants you can have is what old mountain people used to call mother-in-law's tongue. And they really recycle the air. There's sticks that sort of come up. And we had them at school. I remember there was one in every classroom. It helps with changing out the oxygen in the air. Taking the carbon dioxide out and putting out oxygen. It's great for that. So a little planning now is going to keep you calm. Now, our feather duster sale is going away. I'm going to pick a date, probably in the next couple of days, that we're going to be closing out the feather duster sale. And that way, you're going to have plenty of time, but y'all have your own timetable on things. This weekend, everybody was out doing stuff. I got something wrong with my shoe, hurting the top of my foot. Anyway, folks, y'all take some time today and do a little planning. Maybe you're going to buy an extra pack of tortillas at the grocery store. Put them in the freezer. Forget about them. Yeah, forget about them. And keep them there. If you can make your own tortillas if you want to. There's YouTube videos for that. Oh, everybody's saying please share. Please share our videos. We only had 3 shares yesterday. 3. So folks, planning keeps you sane. Planning keeps you sane. And we never know when a storm is going to come, when a hurricane is going to come, when an earthquake is going to come. We never know these things. But if we have the ability to plan. I mean, I used to live in earthquake country in Kentucky Bend. Tennessee, Kentucky and Tennessee, right on the Tennessee and Kentucky state line. And I was prepared. I had a boat tied to my front porch. Yeah, I did. Because where I lived, if an earthquake happened and we had liquefaction, it was a mile-wide isthmus of the Mississippi River. But the elevation was 25 feet or so different from one side to the other. And an earthquake person told me once upon a time, told Justin, that you need to keep a boat handy so you can jump in it and keep it where it won't float away, because it could happen and you might have to be floating downstream. So I had a boat tied to my front porch. You ain't going to catch me sleeping. Not then, not now. So plan. A little planning, a little preparation is going to keep you sane. It really is. Because we have electrical storms where our power goes out more for floods than anything else, because we have a lot of rain and trees fall. That our power goes out a lot. Now we have a generator, but if the power was to stay out for 3 weeks or more, we would run out of fuel. We really would. We would run out of fuel. So we would have to come up with a rationing way to only run our generator an hour each day. Now we could heat our house because we have wood. We have 10 acres of trees. So that would not be a problem. And we've got gas cans filled so that we can cut trees. And we have electric chainsaws too. But we have gas chainsaws. So we could do, and we got saws, so we could cut trees and cut up wood if we had to. But we wouldn't last much longer than 3 weeks if we didn't ration the gas. So we don't have water unless we have a pump running. So we would have to put water in our bathtubs. Now, some bathtubs won't hold water, but guess how you can hold water in a bathtub? You put the water in a garbage bag. You fill a garbage bag up like it's a big water balloon and put it in the bathtub and do 2 or 3 of them in there. And that's going to hold the water in the plastic bag. I've done it. I have done it. And then I could have a bucket to pour the water in the toilet so I could flush the toilet. Yeah, it could happen. Got a plan. I know what to do. So folks, sit down today and make your plan. I'm calm. I can survive any storm. And we've even survived our house catching on fire. Everything we've gone through, I have learned a lot, and I get to teach you. So everybody, take some time today, a little planning, a little playing, then reward yourself with a little play. For me, planning is play. I've incorporated them. Yeah, it makes it good. So get your calendars ordered. We're running out, y'all. We are going to run out. We're taking inventory today. And feather dusters, carpet sweepers are on sale. The Mop Pack Plus and the Back to Basics Pack are your 2 best packs we've got. So y'all, take some time today to do a little planning. Look at your birthdays coming up this month. All these things. And you're going to feel a whole lot better about what's going on. You be ready. Because just as the Boy Scouts say, be prepared. Know what's coming down. We can't always know. So we have to be ready for anything that comes about. And New York is proving it right now. People can't leave the house. I have an iron skillet. I have 2 big ones and 1 little one and a Dutch oven. And I can do anything in that Dutch oven because I have. I use it when I camp. And I got enough blankets to put on my bed that we would never get cold. We're having our coldest days right now. That's okay. We'll be fine. I think I'm going to go build a fire. Because it's cold. The wind's blowing. That's the hard part, is the wind's blowing. Well, y'all have a great rest of the day. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. And let's get some stuff planned up. Plan your menus. Get your grocery list made. Go to the grocery store as soon as you can. Afford to go. Do it now. Get it done so you don't have to wait till especially if a storm's coming. Get it done before, because we know weather reports a good 5 days ahead of time. Anyway, I love you all, and y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Do a good deed for somebody. Take care of your family, because that frees you up. And do a search on a 2-year supply of food. The Mormons do this, and I have been following this for a long time. They believe if you have a 2-year supply of food, your family's not going to go hungry, and you're not going to have to go out and steal food. Not that I would steal food. I'd probably fast. Study up on that. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.